All right, guys, so Lucy and I have been out testing the GoPro Hero 9 and the GoPro Hero 11. I actually bought both of them during Christmas of 2023. There was a lot of Black Friday sales on from November through to the end of the year. So I bought both, trying to figure out which one I actually wanted to keep. Spoiler alert, I'll probably end up keeping the 11 just because it's a little newer, and for the most part there's just a few things in the 11 for me that are worth that a little bit of extra price point. Just for you guys that are unaware, this is in Canadian funds, I got the GoPro Hero 9 for $250, single battery. The GoPro Hero 11 went on sale for $399, so from $249 to $399, so $150 more, but I got 2 generations newer. It came with a little tripod, like a little handle, just right here. There it is right there. As well as it came with 2 of the Enduro batteries, I think it was. So I figured, I think I'll keep that. You know, a lot of us out there, we get caught into this sales pitch about, you know, what's the new feature, and you need it, and you may not need it. And really there may be features in a camera that are important to you that they're not going to publicize, that they don't have, or they don't actually do it very well. For me, width was the biggest importance, which is why I went with the GoPro over, you know, the Insta360 Ace Pro, which is what I was kind of looking at, or the GoPro actually is just a little bit wider. Now, if I wanted even more width, I could have went with the new DJI Osmo Action 4, but I would have ended up spending like another $250, and for me, what I wanted it for, it just wasn't worth the price increase. So today we're going to look at some video, and I'm just going to kind of let this play. You'll see in the corners if it was shot on the GoPro Hero 9. You'll see if it was shot with the GoPro Hero 11. I shot in a bunch of different things, or different scenarios. So I shot in their 4x3 modes, and on the GoPro 11, it has an 8x6 mode. So, is that right? 8x6? Because that's not right. 8x5? 8x7. So it has an 8x7 mode. Because I'm like, no, 8x6 is the same as 4x3. So, but I would shoot those 2 just to see what the difference was. I also would shoot in a standard 16:9 format from the GoPro. I would shoot in both 5.3K and 4K. But I would do it as close as I could on both cameras to kind of get the same quality. Also, I went into the settings, and both cameras are using maximum bitrate. Both cameras are set to like a neutral or flat color profile. Both of them have like a medium sharpening on it, so just not all the sharpening off, but I think it was medium. And of course, the GoPro 11, which has 10-bit, is recording in 10-bit, and the GoPro 9, which only has 8-bit, is recording in 8-bit. Because again, is that something that for the majority of us is even noticeable? And looking at some of the footage, I'm going to say it really is hard to tell. There is about 10-ish minutes, maybe a little bit more than 10-ish minutes, 12 minutes of footage coming up. Some of it will be GoPro 9 in full screen, then GoPro 11 in full screen, and then side by side of the 2 of them. So you got to kind of get a good idea of what the 2 look like. I'll talk to you after this is done as to why I'm going to stay with the 11. Because I think for a lot of people, if you can get the 9 for a good price, it's just a really good, it's a good camera. And compared to even a lot of cameras that are out today, I think it's more than adequate for the majority of us. Sit tight, a whole bunch of footage. It was taken a couple weeks ago when the family went down to one of the Christmas markets here in Nova Scotia. And enjoy.
Let's watch this.
Oh, Lucy. Come on, buddy, we're gonna go to the car. Lucy, should we go to the car? Just watch it with the steps. Very good. You're doing good, buddy. All right, so we are testing out the Hero 11 today while we're doing like a vlog test. We're also, it's just standard. So the Hero 11 versus the Hero 9, black. And we're going down to the Halifax waterfront. It's about 0 degrees outside. So, but it's not windy, at least not here. So I don't have any external mics plugged in or anything like that. This is just raw. I have played around with the settings because I don't like all the extra sharpening. So I took, oh boy, that's some wind. I turned on high bitrate, flat color profile, punched it up as best as I could, and we'll see what it's like. Hero 9 versus Hero 11 and a whole bunch. And I think this is just like maybe wide. I'm not too sure. I think this is set to wide, but we'll play around. We'll play around as we go. Look, it's Lucy. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to the Tucson. We're not taking the Tucson. Oh, Lucy. Why, Lucy? Why are you so precious, Lucy? Oh, Lucy. All right, so we're here, Halifax. Look, there's Lucy over there. It's here. And this is shooting in, well, 4K on the actual Hero 9, and it's shooting in 5.3K on the Hero 11 because you can. So I'm curious. Yeah, definitely curious to see the difference. Now the front screen is definitely nicer. You can tell that it's processing quicker because the Hero 9 is a little more staggery. Oh, look, it's loose. It's Lucy. Okay, let's go for a walk. Okay, so now I'm also shooting in linear. There's... What are you doing, Luce? Lucy's digging for smokes. Yep. Which is excellent. But this is what are you doing, Lucy?
These are all new smells, Dad.
I know.
What is?
5.3K 30 in linear. Yeah. And this is Lucy. This is Lucy down here.
Peed.
Did she?
Just a little bit.
A little squirt. She's got a marker territory.
He's getting it everywhere. Yes.
Lucy, come on, buddy. Oh.
What?
Could be a long walk to the market. Possibly. Could be a long walk.
Rocking around the Christmas tree and the Christmas spirit tree.
It's cold out here, Harley.
If there wasn't wind, it'd be fine.
It would be fine, actually. A little chilly.
The wind hurts.
Definitely hungry. Yep. Oh, she gets a chair. That's why the wife is important.
You see it? Lucy, good girl, Lucy. I know, I smell like Lucy.
Lucy, sit. Sit, Lucy, sit. Lucy, sit. Lucy, sit. Yeah.
And we're done. Good girl, sit.
Sit, Lucy.
Good girl. Sit. Beef liver. Okay, now sit.
Yeah,
Girl. There we go. Good job.
I think that's it. Oh, that's good. That's cute.
Oh my god.
Sit loose.
There we go. Good job. Good job. Oh, that's perfect. You smell like other dogs. Good girl. We got ya.
Thank you. About 7.5
Bye, Luce. Alright guys, oh it's cold out today. It is chilly. Super view on the 9, hyper view on the 11. Right, Harley?
What?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Get our little dog treat.
Are we gonna find somewhere to eat?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Lucy, you did good, Lucy. Yeah, she did good. I think she did good. Right? Okay, where's the bathroom? Well, we can hang out here by the fire with Lucy.
Yeah, you guys wanna?
Do you wanna? Is
There
there
isn't an
a?
open spot of fire, but.
Well, but there's tables. How you doing, Lucy? How you doing, Lucy? Oh, Lucy, Lucy. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. You doing okay?
Inside.
It's like a normal bathroom. Is that
No,
what
I
you
just
said?
was hoping to go inside and be warm for a second.
Okay.
You can be warm later. Yeah, later. Oh.
She knows that it's missing now. Wandering away. It's like you knew.
Lucy's like, whoa. Let's not be here.
Not according to the
What is up? Is that good, Luce? Get the whole thing. She said, Mom, this is going to take me forever to eat.
I'm cold. I can't imagine how she feels right now.
How's she doing on the... You cold, buddy?
Pumpkin's good for you.
What? Did you say pumpkin's good for you?
It's good for the digestion system.
In 500 meters, turn right onto South Street. At the next stop sign, turn left.
So looking at all that footage, there is a few things that I have to say. I do find in general the GoPro 11 is automatically a little more contrasty. It also kind of hits white balance better. The GoPro 9 more often than not is a little bit, at least for me, it was a little bit more on the cooler side, a little bit more blue than the GoPro 11. And the GoPro 11 I figured, or I found, definitely kind of hit it a lot more accurate. If that's a big thing, could be worth it going to the 11. That's super easy to fix when you're color correcting. 2 seconds to fix that. So for me, it wouldn't be a big deal. Stabilization, I'm not mountain biking down a mountain. You know, I'm not the most aggressive this is going to be is walking and or on a motorcycle. So again, neither one of them is going to be too aggressive as far as their hyper smoothing. It is really hard to tell the difference. I'm sure the 11 is better at it, but worth the price difference? I don't know. I don't really see it. For me, the big reasons that I ended up, or I'm going to end up staying with the 11 or keeping the 11, I guess, is that number one, it is 2 generations newer. So if I'm going to buy a GoPro for me for right now, and this is going to be a GoPro probably that I keep for a couple of years, I just kind of want to have probably the one that has the features that I want and know that it may have a little bit of a longer lifespan. How much longer? Maybe not much at all. You got to remember the 9, 10, 11, and 12, as of time of posting, maybe the 13, who knows, all use exactly the same body. So all the accessories really that fit the 9 will fit all the way up to the 12. And the other way around. That includes batteries, mounts, everything. The physical battery or the physical camera is physically the same. Some of the internals, of course, have changed over time, but that's about it. All the batteries I have, all the battery chargers, all the cases and cages, mic adapters, whatever. They'll fit on the 9 and they'll fit all the way up to the 12. So that's kind of nice. The other one for me, of course, was that it has 10-bit. Not that that's hugely important because I don't necessarily usually even see much of a difference, but having that little bit of extra flexibility, I'll take it for sure. I'll take it. Not that I'm going to do a lot of color correcting, especially for me. I use GoPros mostly for motorcycle riding, so I don't see that being a big thing. Every little bit helps, I guess. And lastly, it was, I wanted it for the hyper smooth or hyper wide or hyper, whatever it's called. You know, they have that super wide, then they have the hyper wide or whatever. I can't remember what it's called. It's really not much wider. I was expecting it to be so much wider, but you get more height for sure, because it kind of takes that 4x3 or 8x7 and crams it down into the 16x9. So do you get more width? I don't even think you get as much width as the super wide. They're really close. If width, which is important to me, is something that is of concern, don't think that the hyper wide or whatever is going to give you a whole lot more width, because it really doesn't. If you kind of look here, I think it's one of these shots, this shot here, one of the last shots here. If you look at the car, this is on the 9 with super wide, and this is 11 with the hyper wide or whatever it's called. You definitely again get more up and down because it's kind of takes that 4x3 or 8x7 whatever and crams it down. But width wise, I don't know if you do, because if you look at my console, you know, going back and forth between these, I think the super wide, it's close. It's so close. Is it wide? I don't know, because it's hard to tell exactly too because of the positioning of the camera. If you want more up and down, definitely useful. I had a video that came out sometime at the end of last year, actually just a couple weeks ago, in regards to features over needs, go watch that, because I think it is important, you know, when you're looking at things like an action camera or any kind of camera. They're going to definitely sell you all the coolest new features. Do you and I even need them? Could be cool to have, for sure. But make sure that the feature that you do require is also in there, because maybe it's omitted. Maybe it's not even something that they have. I was so close to buying one of the Insta360 Ace Pros, I realized that it wasn't any wider than my Insta360 RS, and it wasn't as wide as a GoPro. So I saved myself $300 and just bought a GoPro. And I think it'll do everything I need for less money. And that'll be that. All right, guys, this was a little comparison of the GoPro Hero 9 versus the GoPro Hero 11 in 2024. And they're still great cameras, you know, really good cameras. Take the time to get good at the camera that you have, or a camera like this. Take the time to make sure you get it set up properly, and you should be able to get some good footage out of it. All right, guys, I'm out. We'll see you next video. Links down below if you're interested in GoPro stuff. Later.